Hey guys, what's going on? It's a Block Bull right about now, bringing you the latest news in the crypto and FX markets today. So today we're going to look at the strength of the US dollar and how this is going to impact the crypto market as a whole. Now today is the first Friday of the month, so the first Friday of the month we get a release of this report. This report being the NFP, and this obviously stands for non-farm payrolls. So the non-farm payrolls release presents a number of new jobs created in the US during the previous month for pretty much all jobs except for the non-agricultural businesses. Okay, so why this matters is America's monthly jobs report is considered the most important economic indicator for forex traders. So obviously it's very important if you're trading currencies, for example like the USD, Euro, Japanese yen, etc, etc. So yeah, as we mentioned, released on the first Friday following the reporting month, changing numbers, blah de blah de blah. So non-farm payrolls tend to surprise markets and trigger substantial volatility. Actual figures beating the consensus tend to be USD bullish. Now the release of this report just got released about an hour ago. It's currently about 2:30 UK time here. UK time they get released at 1:30, and then US New York time they get released at 8:30 in the morning. So as you can see, this is positive for the US dollar. So let's just go across, just have a look at the post-release checklist for the April the 5th. So this is a consensus. So the payrolls have actually increased by 303,000 in March, well above expectations, and accelerating from 270,000 jobs created in February. Unemployment rate as well fell by 0.1%. So labour force participation rate increased. So this, you can see here, it's all positive news. Average hourly earnings as well, neutral. It's all green. Obviously this is a consensus actual. So let's just have a quick look at the DXY chart, which is obviously the ticker symbol for the USD index. So this is a US dollar. You can see this 4-hourly candle now. I'll tell you what, I'll set it to 30-minute chart because obviously it gets released at 8:30 New York time. So yeah, here we go. So obviously, where are we there? So that's 1 o'clock. This is when the news was released. So obviously that's getting all the markets up and running now. So far so good for the USD. So it looks like we're going to be chasing up here to this sort of high. So I feel like this is obviously going to in turn affect the crypto market, because if the US dollar is doing well, obviously that has an inverse impact on the crypto market as well. So if the USD is going up, the crypto market is going down, and then vice versa. So I expect the USD to get up and breach these sort of highs here. Now I'm hoping, because we're already, I'll look at some of these charts now, like in particular probably XRP, maybe XDC as well is one of my faves. So we'll take a quick look at these charts as well. But what I'll be looking at doing is getting up here, taking out these highs and looking to roll over as well. I'm hoping for some news in the crypto markets as well. Obviously it's always volatile on the first day of the news release. And even so, just because it's got going in a positive direction, the news is positive, doesn't mean that the market can't fall and roll over. It has happened in the past. There's plenty of charts to back that data up as well. So let's just have a look. I've got the IG charts as well. So this isn't particularly crypto, this is USD, Euro versus the USD. So you can see there, obviously the US dollar is the second ticker symbol, which obviously means that if it's positive news, that's why you're getting this downwards market, and vice versa. If the Euro's doing really well, then obviously you'd be seeing a green candle. So that's all playing out here. So let's just have a look at the XRP chart as well, see how that's forming out now. So I like a top down approach. So what I like to do is I mean, usually I start on the monthly, but we've all seen the monthly chart and how these trend lines play out, so I'm not gonna, bore you guys with that information. Now I'm just tethering and hotspotting Wi-Fi today. Again, I'm just out in the sticks, so let's just load that up whilst we wait for that. Oh, come on, will you? Why does it do this? You refresh it and it goes to XDC chart, but I can do XDC. It's just XDC's looks like it's playing out nicely, so you can come down here if you want. So XDC's falling back in the wedge, but it looks like on the 4 hourly we're getting a decent candle. There you go. I think it's going to obviously consolidate here. Obviously with the news with these non-farm payrolls hasn't affected crypto too much by the looks of things. It's all just consolidating. So like I said, once we breach this high, I expect the dollar to then roll back over, because long term, there's a lot of bearish news going on, especially with what's going on with Iran and the Middle East and how it's all playing out with Russia at the minute. So I'm just expecting something going on, because outside of like crypto, obviously you've got like the world politics playing out in the background. So yeah, just because we've had a positive report doesn't mean we can't roll over. So that's all playing out. So that's XDC, and we're pretty much there. I'll be saying, obviously we've got this solar eclipse going on, and that marks out that cross in the US. Let me just quickly go on Twitter as well. Let's have a play around. Let's say solar. I'm just going to type in solar eclipse, see what goes on. I did have a picture. I could go on my own feed, because I actually posted it. Right, where are we here? See, I've just posted this as well. So that's obviously the dollar chart. So you've had that massive, well, I won't say a massive impulse, but you've had an impulse. Bitcoin halving on my birthday. Get in there. Here we go. So we got this solar eclipse going on. So this is only supposed to be witnessed once every 375 years. Now we got the first solar eclipse crossing North America here on August the 21st, 2017. Now I'm actually going to go back, because I've not actually had a look at this, but if I go back to that date on the XRP chart, let's have a look. We've got XDC again. Let's get XRP up. Please, when I click on XRP, please load XRP. Thank you very much. Our prayers are being answered. Let's go back to the 21st of August 2017. So I'm just going to get a horizontal line to mark it out. So where are we? 21st of August 2017. So that's when we got the solar eclipse. So that was kind of, I mean, if you got in there on the day of the solar eclipse at the open, you pretty much bought the bottom of the super cycle here, which obviously you get your blow off top at the end of the year, and obviously rolling into 2018. So from, let's just measure in terms of how many weeks it took from there to there. It don't matter the height, because obviously we're measuring the bars. So that's 19 weeks, which equates to 133 days until we see the top of the cycle. So if you was to replicate that and go 19 bars, so I'm saying the super cycle is going to get going on the 8th of April, and we're looking at 19 bars. So here we go, 19 bars, 19 bars. Wow. So I was expecting end of the year for this cycle, but 19 bars, that has taken us to, wow, no way, that's happening. The top could be in for this super cycle a lot sooner than the end of this year, because I was kind of forecasting in all my previous videos, I was looking at like US elections and the end of the year for the end of this super cycle. wow, and this is marking out like the top's gonna be in, I'd say a week, give or take a week, around the 19th of August. Wow, okay. So that's food for thought, so I'll definitely be, keeping tabs on this. But it looks really good for XRP now. And again, same with XDC. My previous video I talked about all these. This is just on the 4 hourly. So let's go back out to the weekly chart now. Oh my god. Like, I could stretch these all out, do you know what I'm saying? You could stretch them right out here with the fake outs. So it doesn't really matter, we're going to get going in this month, but obviously I'm just using like the current data and going from this sort of high here on the weekly. So there's no reason why I can't see a breakout next week, guys. Fingers crossed anyway, who knows. Obviously I'll keep you guys up to date, but whatever you do, don't fold right about now, because I can feel it in my bonds. We're pretty much there, guys. We just need this US dollar to roll over, and once that happens, I reckon we take this high out, and then on this weekend hopefully, and then from Monday, when we see this eclipse, I feel like this is a super cycle right now, and the X marks a spot. Anyway, if you enjoyed the content, guys, make sure you give us a sub, and consider liking the video, and I'll be back shortly to provide you guys with an update. Take care, guys. Blockball out.